Hey guys, welcome to my video, and today I'll be doing a deck profile for D-BT08 Rorowa as promised in my previous video. And there's not much to say, so start out will be talking about the grad line, which is obviously the grade 0 Rorowa. That's the usual starter, because we need it for the grade 1 Rorowa to call a plant token, since the effect only activates when you write from the grade 0. Same with the grade 2, where actually no, yeah, doesn't really need to be on the grade 1 lower. It just on right on van, when placed on van, retire Vanguard to call 2 plant tokens. Since we guaranteed to make a plant token with the grade 1, just right to secure the plant token to call 2. And then of course the grade 3 lower, we don't know what it does. Act once button van, so plus 1, call up to 3 plant tokens. Auto van, when this one is attacked, Q retire up to retire one or more plant or 1 token units. For each unit retired for the cost, plus 5k for that battle. It's just being low stuff. And for the weak 3s, we have obviously the personal right, because we want the personal right in the deck. And personal right is strong, 15k front row draw 1. And then one of your finisher for the deck, and the best support cards that came out for this deck in D-BT08, which is the grade 3 ready arena. The first skill is, we don't really give a fuck about the first skill, we just rear at the start of the main phase. If we do not have a Momoke token on rear, call a Momoke token on rear. We don't give a fuck about the skill. We care is the second skill, which is the glitter skill. Hand, at the end of a battle, your unit with Lilina in its name attacked. So at the attacks, if a opponent is grade 3 or greater, retire a Lilina named Vanguard and a Momoke token to call this card to rear. And for this turn, this unit gets the power of the Momoke token retired by cost. So if a Momoke token is 15k base because of skill or something, then she get plus 15k, so it should be at 28k. Yeah, it's a 5th attacker enabler. And yeah, you do -2 for 1 extra attack, but it does get the extra power. And since we have one extra bad roll open, we play a card that also help with the defensive playstyle with the deck, which is 3 full blow dragon. Skill is auto rear at the end of your turn. If your Vanguard is a glitter, place this card into your soul, call up to 2 plant tokens. Basically, it synergizes with this Arena, since you're gonna have like something here, like a 2 plant token behind here, this row, then full blown dragon here. You're already like Moke retired for your Witch Arena skill, call, and then end of battle you can shove into soul to call 2 plant tokens, so you have essentially 4 tokens, which is 20k shield or power for your Rorowas, to defend against opponents. And also it's basically a replacement for an inlet pulse or another choice beside inlet pulse, since one inlet pulse is a draw 1, while this is a +2 on the field, which helps for Rorowa, but it's bad against bot wiping deck like Eugene. And 2 is a fucking common, it's like what, fucking 10 cent 50 cent compared to the fucking monstrosity price of the inlet pulse being 50 or something, because every Stokia but Zoga is abusing him. But you know what does type abuse? Tokens, and tokens are 5k, right? So you play 3 of the grade 3 set order. You could play 4, but I say 3 is a good range, because 4 you might see too much, it'll be bricky. 3 is a decent amount. the first skill is if your Vanguard is a lower, CB1 retire Vanguard. Put this card into your order zone, such as for Lady Rina. Card, review it and add it to your hand. Second is in your order zone. If your Vanguard is Rorowa, of course will be, all your token unit in the back row plus 5k, 8k your plant tokens are now 10k boosters, and 1k are 10k attackers. And also it helps search for the Relina name card, so you can search for the grade 3 Relina or the grade 2 Relina. Yeah, so if you have either one in your hand, you can just search for the other one using the skill. You all know what the Relina do, which is just act real. If you don't have a more token, CB1 call more token. Glitter Rorowa, when this unit attacks, so +1. This unit gains the power of the token unit in the same column as this unit for that battle. Basically, your Moke is 15k, she black plus 15k, similar to the grade 3, except it costs a soul plus. Which is why Voodoo is good because it fuels our soul. And of course, is our only grade 2 that we play in the fucking deck, because everything else is mostly grade 1s or the grade 3s. Such as the PGs, 4 of them, no elemental institute because expensive card, I only have 1, so and that's only for my Eva. And yeah, that's good enough, right? Just the 4 normal non discard PGs. And then next we have 3 Signpost Fairy. If is just auto when this unit is retired on rear by your card effect. Your Vanguard is a glitter. Choose one with a grade 1 or lower Vanguard. For that turn, it gets plus 1000 plus 10k. It basically synergizes with Momoke, since Momoke skill retires something for it plus 5k. If you retire Signpost Fairy, it is a extra 10k, so it's a 15k. So we just play 3 on it. So you know you have 3, retire will be plus 10, 10, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40. Is it? 10, 10, 10, 30, 30, 35, 40, 45. You'll be at plus 45. The Momoke token and Momoke token will be 50. The order, one order will be 55. So Momoke will swing for 55. It's very fat, very scary. And then your Lady Rina, your grade 2 will be at 65, 75 on personal right. And for your grade 3 Rina, she will be 55, 58 or 78 or 68. Very fat. But there's only like 3 samples of build, but mostly you wouldn't really have it. So you have some cards like Marco. On place, when this unit is placed on real, choose one of your grade 1 or lower Vanguard. For the 10k 5k, so your more character token, you will get a small extra 5k. Or if you want to early rush, you can call Marco on turn 1 or turn 2. He will give himself or your plant token extra 5k to hit opponent. And you also grant 1 copy of Stepping Links Servia. When this unit is placed on rear, your Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, you may call a plant token. The reason why we play 1 Sylvia because we want more samples, obviously that's okay, and we also got the markers for early rush, but we do 1 copy because it helps synergize a little bit with the new order cards. Shining Stitch. If your Vanguard is a lower, so +1. Choose a card from your drop whose grade is equal to or lower than your Vanguard, call it a rear. Then if you have a rear guard with Lady Rina, you may call a plant token. Basically you have a Lady Rina in the field, and then you have more care on the field. You can soul +1 with the Shining Stitch to call something like your Stepping Links usually. So then since you have a Lady Rina on the field, you can create a plant token, and since no Stepping Links is on the field, so it's placed on the field, you can also create a plant token. So for so +1, we call not just 1, we call 3 onto the field. So from that, our token will be at 10k, or this will be in the front and we have like 2 10k booster, or we have Moke to eat all 3, so that it will be easy plus 15k for Momoke, and then we can use Rorowa effect to Soul Blast 1 to call 3 or something, or we can call Full Blown Dragon with the open field to call 2 from Rorowa effect. So yeah. And that's the reason why I opt to run Shining Stage more than Freezing Night or Spiritual Condensation, because Spiritual Condensation is a +1 on field with a 5k on it. That's not bad, but one, it's a 5k, I want make my Moke as big as possible, and there's not really that much of good core that I get from the drop as an attacker apart from the Grid 2 Ready Arena or the Grid 3, but the Grid 3 we run it in our hand, so that's come out. And for Freezing Night, it doesn't really it's kind of worthless, to be honest. Your ammo is trying to search out or fetch out your Ready Arena, Grid 2 Ready Arena, and that's kind of it. So there's not much, and I feel like this offers more like worthwhile, because we can, even with not stepping links, we can still call signposts, and since we're ready now, we get another token, and then with Q2 will be a 20 plus 22 or more. Okay, so yeah, it's surprisingly not bad, even though it's kind of shit if you think about it. If you think about it, it's kind of shit, but it's actually not bad if you in some situations. So yeah, it's surprisingly useful to make like really fat more token. For you climb up, it'll be 7 crits usual. The usual 7 crits, you can make 8 crits, but you know, lower it relax draw, so for draws, and then for heals, and the one over trigger. There's nothing much, so yeah. And this token just proxy tokens, and we have Moke, of course, the token. You know what it does. Act rear once per turn, retire 1 or more rear guards, plus 5k per card retired by like for the cost. Continuous rear in this unit is the same column as a Ready Arena, can attack from back row, 4th attack. So yeah. As I said, yeah, the new game board is basically just, let me adjust this. The game board is Rorowa with about 1 or 2 soul, and then you have a Ready Arena, the Grid 2 Ready Arena. So yeah, so you just call the Arena, and let's say you have like at least one of the order set up over there. We call that order before you call anything else. You call Arena to CB1 for your Moke token behind. Then you can use Shining Stage to Soul Blast 1. Then you call out either Stepping Links. You call Stepping Links most of the time. To effect to call out 2 tokens. You have 1 token from Shining Stage and 1 for Links effect. Then Moke token to queue these 3 out. And there will be an easy blast 15 for the single Soul Blast. Then you can call a Full Blown Dragon, and then you blow one effect. You can add a Soul Blast 1 to call something else, or you could from your hand call something else. So yeah, but this is kind of like a 3 soul combo. Let's just say you have 1 more soul, Soul Blast 1, call 2 more tokens to the back row. Yeah, but 10k shoot, 10k booster, swing with this drive check, getting swing Full Blown, then Moke. Then using Ready Arena. Then since you know we have the Ready Arena in degree 3 Ready Arena in hand, retire these 2 to call her out, then to swing again. And then end of turn, yeah, so Blast for the Arena skill to gain the power, to Soul to call out the 2 additional tokens, so that you can use it for raw attack to retire for the power gain for defensive, or the other possible combo will be again your most important card, Rina, Morina, and Momoke. You just watch anything is good. So even if you don't have Rina, you can still call Rina and wait. Okay, I'm a bit off track. Fuck, I'm a bit confused. Okay. Let's say you have ready. Get to Rina in your hand to call. But you have this. But it's in your drop. You can just call it out. Your Regina, and since you have a good Regina name regard on your field, you get to call a token. And then return effect to CB1, call out your Momoke token. And then token, token throw it there. And then to open space, you can use a skill to so last one to call the 2 plant tokens, or again you can call something else. But usually you get, this is not really optimized. It's like when you don't have like a Regina, but you at the very least get like a plant token off or something else. To sample something else, queue it for Momoke, or you just queue the 1 token for Momoke, and you super plus 1 for Rorowa to call out your 3 tokens. So this will be at the very least plus 5k. If you have the order, you'll be another 5k, will be like a 15k attacker. So you definitely want to have order. The order is the most important card for the deck, because 1, it searches out your Regina, and 2, it gives your back row, especially Momoke, like more power, because the 5k does helps a little bit, because since it's only like normal 5k, you need to queue at least 2 to make it 10k to hit. But because of the order, giving it the barrel 805k, Momoke is really like a 10k Kongo 10k base. Killing this, you give him a plus 5k boost, 15k hitter. And again, since Rorowa costs a lot token, for a lot of tokens, your token being like a 10k booster. And you can, and since the order stacks, if you're somehow lucky enough to have like 2 or even 3, maybe if you leave 4, you have a 4 plus 10, like plus 10k plus 15k, and the additional 4 will be a plus 20k to your back row. That's actually really scary to think about it, but again, more realistically, you'll be at 1 or 2, but most of the time it will be a 1, because usually 1 is more than enough. Most of the time, you need to play a second one if you really need a search for your Regina for either grade 2 or grade 3. And you will probably, if not, you will just play a Shining Stage to call out something. Usually, in my opinion, it will be the Stepping Links, since it's an easy plus 3 with just a single soul plus. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's like a pretty quick deck before, I guess, for Rorowa. Like for me, this is a not that, or is a pretty defensive version or build, but it also will be offensive, since again you could just Regina effect to call Momoke on turn 2, since we have 2 plant tokens, and then you have Marcos to rush. This is a deck that can rush on turn 2, but you also get a bit defensive after turn 3 to turn 4, but you can still conquer rush a little bit. But the problem with the deck is crit pressure, and the power is a bit not really there compared to some decks. Like sure, it helps with the order, back row, it does make magic numbers a little bit, but it's just not enough crit pressuring even with the new Regina. It's a good deck, but it just doesn't really like stand out compared to Eva or Tamaria or Tegrila. It's definitely better than Chaos, because Chaos deck out or you die. This deck is usually it just like very close to killing, just can't kill. Yeah. And again, I have nothing to say, so I hope you guys enjoy the video. Again, these are my deck list. It is not definite. You can definitely change some cards here and there. Like claim more victory orders, or remove Marco or play more Marco, or you even change full blown for in-app policy if you don't like tokens. So yeah, you can definitely change the list, change the card. It's just my lists are just like the skeleton build, like how I feel it should be built, or how I feel, or like most of them my own gameplay style. So you can take it out, try it out on Untap, Tabletop, or Proxy, and then change it how you like it. And finally, once again, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys soon with the next episode, which is Eva, coming soon, I promise. And yeah, goodbye.